Me and Josh both drew Kansas tags this year. Dude, that's a pig.
Good Lord's been so good to us. This is him.
That's a deer we call high rise. Yes, that never gets old.
Man, I didn't think that was gonna happen. He's throttled too, son. God, thank you.
I can't believe this.
All right, on this hunt, me and Josh both drew Kansas tags this year. We're hunting totally different parts of the state, but we're headed there at the same time. So we'll see how all this plays out. We're gonna be going back and forth from northern Kansas to southern Kansas. Here we go. Fired up now. We're getting ready to roll into camp, and we're gonna run around, check some trail cameras, and check out some spots, and get a game plan for the night. This is gonna be a cool setup. It is extremely dry here, dry as a cracker, and he's got watering holes, so I'm gonna do a little water hole hunt. Glad you came to work today. It's nice to see you with the camera. Didn't know you were working.
All right, this is the little rig we rigged up for the ozonics in the blind tonight. Looks like Gandalf's staff though. You shall not pass.
Alright, it's day one here in Kansas. We just got here. We're hunting a new part of Kansas. It's classified as the Great Plains, I believe, and I can see why, because it's wide open with just very little trees. But they are going through a pretty big drought right now, and water is the key. So, we're hunting over a water hole tonight. This is my first time actually hunting over a water hole, so this is going to be a different experience, because back home, North Carolina, there's ponds and creeks, and you can get water pretty much anywhere, so hunting a water source is kind of foreign to me. But it was 26 degrees 2 mornings ago, and now it's 86 degrees and getting hotter. But we got 3 days to get it done before we get to Missouri, so this is just a quick trip, but being able to look over this CRP and glass everything's gonna be a lot of fun. Hopefully we get to see some movement. I think it's gonna be right here at the last light, but that's what we're hoping for, fingers crossed. Boy, that's a good name. That's a good one. Can't tell what he is. Looks like a 10. Big heavy 10. See what they're looking at. Yeah, he's gonna go to them toes and mess with them. I need him to make tracks this way to this water. Dude, that's a pig. That's a big deer. I'm gonna try to see what they're looking at. What's he looking at? still see him? Do you still see him? You good? Hey, might not be a big buck, but we got us a coyote. God, it stunned him too. Well, we've had an eventful first day. We've had 2 shooters come in. They get downwind, and really what got us was them does, I think, caught a little bit of our wind when they were just bedded down there on the lane. He came to them, got in our wind. That was that. But we did get a coyote out of the whole deal. So that's something. All right, I just put on a fishing expedition, something. Teaching these boys how to catch a couple.
It's a drag killer, boys.
In the bank.
Where's the best thing? Look at him here. He's on it. He's on it. He's on it. Oh yeah, look at that rod. Oh, good gracious, Granny! I ripped his mouth off.
You might notice a swelling in my eye. We were riding bulls last night. Oh, there it is.
Oh God!
Oh,
That's a bass.
I know, that's a thumper.
That's a freaking good one.
Outlander. Look at that.
It's a drag killer, boys.
Put him in a frying pan. Get a good release on this sucker.
Alright, so here's a game plan. We've sat here all morning and saw nothing but 1 coyote, actually 2 coyotes. But Sean and Cole were glassing the stand we were sitting in last night, looking over 80 acres of CRP, and they got 3 shooters bedded. So we're gonna try a little spot and stalk. And this is something I've been wanting to try out here in the Midwest forever, so I am jacked. So we're getting ready to get down, get our stuff ready, and try to move in on some of these deer. Somewhere in that grass, because it was just what we were watching was just right here. You just take it real slow. With that doe standing up and the other doe standing up, we need to go for the other deer. That's fine. fun. I knew we had to be close because we were on bed after bed after bed after bed. But no signal. All right, well, the struggle is real in southern Kansas, but Josh does his homework. He's got his leases. He's spent so much time getting everything dialed in. And if you watched the show before, you know Josh is a big buck killer. So I am sure he is having a little bit better luck than we are down south.
Good morning from Kansas, November 25th. We're in my favorite morning spot here. Already had quite a few deer come through. Actually, I didn't even get to sit down, and I had deer filtering through, so I had to be real still. But around the edge of the bubble, this is the same stand I killed the Kraken in last year.
Matt. Just an absolute mega giant. Yeah, he's just a mega giant.
They were calling for a north wind. Oh, what about lunchtime today? But I feel like I'm getting a lot of south already. We're out here in God's country, chasing these critters. Alright, let's meet them. Hit these horns together. Well, that was quick. Here comes a deer I know really well.
Wow, Josh, those are some really good bucks, man. I mean, I really cannot believe I haven't gotten an invite yet. Oh, that's why I've never gotten an invite. I would have freaking dropped that deer. I've always wanted a drop tine buck.
I'm gonna be real quiet. We're right in the sanctuary, and it's like no wind today. And as you can tell, the orange clad army's out. Today's opener rifle, but I already had to run some trespassers off on the way in. They decided to come in and drive right around my truck, right down to the middle of the property. And they were like, "Well, we just coming through." And I was like, "Well, you need to leave." Anyway, we're gonna get quiet. We got a south wind today, blowing back out over the river. We're right in a big 10-pointer here called High Rise. And we'll see if the good Lord sends him in here tonight. Basically, we got timber that runs next to the river with winter wheat field out in front of us that they're tearing up. And we're in the skinny bench that runs down next to the river out of my block of timber. Something coming. Shooter. Yeah, that's him. Matt. Matt. Yes, that never gets old. That's a deer we call high rise. 435. I don't have any age on that deer. I know he's at least 4, but they run down, so he's probably 5. Big mainframe 10-pointer with trash. Stopped him there at 40 yards. Yep, I think he was about 38 yards. I put my 40-yard pin low on him. Took my time after I stopped him, praise God. Just center punched him. Yes. I call the sanctuary right up next to the river. It's 65 acres right up next to the river, which is, you don't normally have that much timber. I put stands on both sides of this blocks of timber that runs down. The river's getting me in this pinch, and I reached to get my bow, and the doe picked me off. And I had to sit here with my arm out for a while. She stared at me, and instead of going on down to the pinch, she went out to the winter wheat field. When he was going to go with her, when he decided to go back into his bedding area. Praise God, he will never understood the thick stuff. Boom, boom, boom. First day of rifle with a bow.
Right here. Big time right there. Coming out both sides. Yeah, keep coming right there. Right here. Oh yeah. There's a bunch there in this old spray. Oh yeah, he's
starting to open up. Oh, here he is right there. Oh my goodness. That's a big boy.
Goodness gracious alive. This is a deer, like I told you, we call high rise.
Just an absolute hammer. He's super heavy, long tines. He got a bunch of extra trash down on the bases. We've had a blessed day here in the Kansas backcountry. I'm so thankful to be able to chase deer like this caliber in God's country. I'm just so thankful. I'm very, very blessed. I got to come out tonight and enjoy the sunset. Good Lord's been so good to us, and way more than I deserve. I can tell you that, way more than I deserve. But this is him. He's stiff. He's been dead a while, but just an absolute hammer. Just heavy. I don't know how big his bases are, but they're big, and just all kind of wicked trash points and stuff on him. So it's just been a special hunt here in Kansas. 2022's in the books.